Petition of Philippe Zatta, Ph.D. against the nomination of Mr. Xavier Becerra as U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services for the following reasons. Becerra is a corrupt individual, a failed attorney general who turned the already corrupt California Department of Justice, once led by Kamala Harris, into a mafia. Becerra is a professional liar, a profoundly dishonest person protecting corrupt state officials, state court officials and judges acting openly, lawlessly, corruptly, and fraudulently in violation of their oath to the United States Constitution. Under his leadership, a corrupt state judge, Lon F. Hurwitz, claimed loud that federal laws do not apply in state court to protect fraud, corrupt and unconstitutional practices. Becerra ignored the matter brought to his attention. Under the leadership of Becerra, corrupt state officials, court officials, and judges conspire against hard-working citizens to illegally seize their properties without any justification under any state of federal law. Becerra is not equipped with the skills, knowledge, or work experience for the position. Here is my petition sent to all U.S. Senators of the Committee on Help. Philippe Zatta, Ph.D. February 19, 2021. Reference: Petition to oppose nomination of Mr. Xavier Becerra as U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services for defending or protecting fraudulent, corrupt, illegal, and unconstitutional practices of California Department of Child Support Services and for being technically incompetent to hold the position during crisis of COVID. As Attorney General, Mr. Becerra failed to make sure that state and federal laws applied in an even-handed manner. C.C. Xavier Becerra, Attorney General, 1300 I Street, Suite 1740 Sacramento, California, 95814-2954. Honorable U.S. Senator Richard Burr. Ranking Member, U.S. Senate Committee on Help. 217 Russell Senate Office Building, Washington, D.C. 20510. Dear Honorable U.S. Senator Burr, a few months ago, I sent a letter to all U.S. Senators about the corrupt, unlawful, unconstitutional practices violating my constitutional rights in a manner that strangely makes me look like a second or third-class U.S. citizen, only short from a black slave in modern America of the 21st century. Where is the rule of law? For over 3 years, my properties, wages, bank accounts, tax returns, or others have been seized for allegedly having not provided support to my child since birth, in spite of all proofs or evidence clearly establishing that I have been a very responsible black father raising or supporting my children since birth, working very hard to save or secure $1 million for each of my 2 children before they reached age 18 according to proofs or evidence. My first child, Philip, is a registered owner of a BMW since reaching age 18. My 4th and 14th Amendments rights have been violated on a daily basis for over 3 years by enforcing against me a void child support order for my daughter, a non-existent judgment of alimony and a non-existent judgment of support order for my 19-year-old son. These unconstitutional practices violating my rights are taking place with the full knowledge of Mr. Xavier Becerra and Governor Gavin Newsom, who are condoning those practices and protecting the perpetrators. Mr. Becerra has literally failed to make sure that state and federal laws are applied in an even-handed manner to all residents and U.S. citizens in California. Under his leadership, the Department of Justice has turned into a mafia. California state court officials and judges openly act lawlessly, corruptly, or frequently. State Judge Lon F. Hurwitz went one step further by claiming very loud in court that federal laws which include the United States Constitution do not apply in state courts. He used that claim to deny protection of my constitutional rights. I brought the matter to the attention of Mr. Becerra, who ignored it. Mr. Becerra is technically incompetent, not equipped with the skills, knowledge, or work experience in the field of health and human services. He is completely unfit for this position, especially around those times of the COVID crisis that is crippling our nation. I am respectfully petitioning the U.S. Senate to reject his nomination. Sincerely, Philippe Zatta, Ph.D. Please, see attached my letter to Honorable U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein.